Hey family, it's your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Has to Sapapa. Where are my earrings? Find time to want to look for them, huh? They should have just been out for the world to see. Umi says, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. Alright, so we got the main theme for the read out. I'm gonna go ahead and I got the mic on me. I already had my hair covering it. Which is why I started putting it over there. Things are chaotic around me. I don't know about y'all. It's so tough dealing with stupid people. I mean, just no fucking logic, common sense. Just run off fucking emotion. It's so ridiculous. So fucking ridiculous. This is a perfect card. It says when processing difficult emotion, do breathing exercises. Letting go of someone, decisions. So you may be processing some deep emotions at this time. Maybe finally walking away from family, friends. It's just major decisions are happening at this time. And you need to just do some deep breathing if this is something that you're experiencing. If not, this reading may not resonate with you. But the main... Didn't I say I was dealing with some idiots? The main thing for the read is their head is so far up their ass. Ego-led. Ego-led. Just making stupid decisions. It's ridiculous. It says Saturn has you confronting every doubt. Saturn wants you to face your fears. Saturn wants you to face your fears and to trust in the divine and spirit and know that your spirit team has your back. The first card to clarify Saturn has you confronting every doubt. And that's because there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity will show. It says the opportunity will show itself. So if you fear getting out there and fear that you're going to be in a bind, know that your spirit team is going to make sure an opportunity comes up that's going to help you and assist you. You don't have to be afraid and feel like you are out there alone. And then we have cousin here. Don't know what that energy is about. The next card that we're clarifying is doing all the work, delegate. And I feel like that's what you've done. All right, liberator. And then we have blame you for their stupidity. You need to liberate yourself. I feel like you were doing all the work and now you're delegating things and shit is just falling apart. You know, you are a liberator. You know, now that you have released and now everything is finna go to shit, they're gonna want to blame you for their stupidity. But you just need to have them, you just need to liberate yourself. It's look at that, mind over heart. It's time to make mind over heart decisions. Unappreciated. Your presence isn't appreciated. And your spirit guides are asking you to be spiritually strategic at this time. Lay out the foundation spiritually. Start setting your intentions on what it is that you want to manifest in order for you to liberate yourself. Okay? It says make sure what you do is for you first. And I was literally about to say, it's time for you to think about yourself, because the people around you, their heads are so far up their ass. There's no logic. There's no rhyme, no reason for the shit that they do. And it's just time to let the cause fall where they may. Next card that we're going to clarify here is peace. This is coming out underneath. Saturn has you confronting every doubt. Have peace as you confront these doubts. Have peace as you confront these fears, because this is Saturn strengthening you. Confront them. It says have faith in everything you've believed about yourself. Okay? And then we have the Aries card. Time to tap into your warrior energy. Time to get active. Time to tap into the ambition, to your ambition, as I'm reading off the positive characteristics of Aries. It's time for you to be assertive, competitive if need be. Time for you to be courageous and creative, individualistic, right? Make sure what you do is for you first. Okay? Free, self-assured, and enthusiastic. It's time for you to have faith in you and have peace that your strength will help you to power through whatever obstacle may come your way. And that when times get tough, emotions get riled up, just do some deep breathing, do some breathing exercises. Okay? It's time to tap into overdrive vibes. Okay? It's time to tap into overdrive when it comes to your work. Okay? To building a foundation for your business or whatever it is. It's time to go into overdrive. We have love of your life, and then we have choose battles wisely. It says wartime and strategy. It's time for you to start working overdrive in regards to creating a strategy for forward movement for where it is you want to go, whatever it is you want to establish, your business, artistry, whatever it is. It's time to go into overdrive vibes, overdrive gear, okay? It's time to be spiritually strategic and really start working with your spiritual tools in regards to clearing the path. I feel like you willy-nilly have done things in the past in regards to solidifying yourself, but I feel like you hadn't had a firm footing. Been going through a lot of transformations, a lot of ups and downs, and during those turbulent times, it hadn't been ideal for you to try to start a business when things are so topsy-turvy. And then again, there was still growth and evolving, maturing, ascending, that you needed to do. I don't feel like you were fully cooked yet in the oven, and trying to pull yourself out the oven too fast would just lead to more trouble on down the line. So, all right, let's get some Ancestor Secrets cards out. It's time to really believe in yourself right now. And remember, we had this Aries energy, which I got warrior energy from, and then choose battles wisely. It's time to tap into your warrior energy and really start working for self in regards to solidifying. Bottom of the deck is boundaries. Can set boundaries and continue to maintain those boundaries. No more distractions. It's time to get to it. It's time to get to it. It's time to get to work. It's time to free yourself. So the first card out is Protect. And this is clarifying Saturn has you confronting every doubt, right? And the card says you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries. And remember, we had boundaries come out here. Okay? Underneath that is the Ego card. Ego and access. Again, you have a lot of people with their heads so far up their ass that are ego-led and greedy. Greed is... It's important that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Because again, Saturn has you confronting every doubt. So you need to put extra layers of protection around you. Bravery. It's all about this warrior energy. If you can see the cards, here is a young woman and it looks like she has a shield, and you got on the bravery card you have a guy there with his sword. All right. It's time to work, but energy is scattered. That's why this protection card has scattered energy at the bottom of the deck. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. Okay? The scattered energy card says you have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being. Prioritize your well-being at this time. Yes, there's a lot of people with their head up their ass, stupid, just making idiot decisions, idiotic decisions. And it's just time. You just have to separate yourself. You just have to separate yourself. And prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. Again, with the strategy here, it's time to create a plan. Again, we've already discussed that it is time to go into overdrive vibes when it comes to solidifying yourself. Okay, the bravery card says you're being asked to make a tough decision. Okay, here we go again with the decisions. It's a lot of tough decisions that are being put before you at this time. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear. Saturn has you confronting every doubt and every fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery. You do have the strength and the bravery to make this decision. And you will feel so much lighter when you do. Okay? It's time to make a decision. So let's go ahead and go into the other card that we have to clarify. That protect card. Also, the Saturn has you confronting every doubt. We have high priestess, intuition and knowingness. Okay. You've already. I feel like you've already sensed that sensed this energy coming in. And so you may have already done work to protect yourself. However, maybe that work that you've done previously was directed. It had a different focus. And now you need to do another, do more spiritual work with a different focus, more in line with establishing yourself, establishing your business so that you can stand on your own too and not have to worry about anything or anyone threatening your security. You need to, and I felt like you've done that internally within yourself. Now it's time for that to manifest externally. And now it's the time to go ahead and take that leap of faith, to be brave enough to step out there. Okay, the High Priestess card is the number 2. It says, stop searching for answers, meaning, and power everywhere but inside of yourself. The powerful High Priestess ancestor comes forward to say it is time to go deep within. There is something that you know that you may even have been in denial about for a long time. Saturn has you confronting every doubt, okay? Whatever this doubt or this fear is, Saturn has you confronting it, and the High Priestess is asking you to confront it as well. Something that you've been in denial about and been putting off. You are a child of the moon, connected to infinite intelligence. Remember that. You are a child of the moon, connected to infinite intelligence. Insist that your voice be heard. No more people pleasing. You know what you need. You know what you need to know. Trust your own voice and your intuition. That still small voice is us. We, your ancestors, are the divine, and so are you. Ancestral memory. The High Priestess is depicted as an Egyptian goddess Hathor, showing us as above, so below. Hathor, the cow goddess, represents love, fertility, beauty, and pleasure. The High Priestess stands in a lake of mysteries at night. This indicates the unknown. Saturn has you confronting every doubt. Saturn has you confronting the unknown. And remember, it says the opportunity will show itself, just like the High Priestess card was saying. You are a child of the moon, connected to infinite intelligence. Remember that. Remember that you will be provided for the intelligence, the knowing that you need. You will be given as needed as you step out on faith and confront every doubt and every fear. Add those extra layers of protection, but also tune into your intuition and your knowing. This indicates the unknown. This energy can be frightening when we are not in a state of trust and belief. It's time to tap and step into a state of trust and belief. And I feel like after that cellular transformation, that major cellular transformation that happened on, around the time of January 25th, I feel like you are more equipped and strengthened in order to step into trust and belief like never before. Ancestral medicine says, honor your sensitivity. Be honest with yourself and others. Allow your intuition to guide you on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, unlocking profound insights along the way. You're ready for the adventure. You're ready to step out there, step into the unknown. You're ready. The shadow aspect. If you're feeling blocked and unable to hear your inner guidance, in many ways, this is because you are fearful of what that guidance is telling you. Saturn has you confronting every doubt. The opportunity will show itself. Now, this cousin card is throwing me. I don't know what that is about. Perhaps Spirit is just saying that maybe that's someone that you can call on in a time where you may feel like you need assistance, or they may be able to offer an opportunity in a time of need. Maybe that's just something you can put in your back pocket. Whatever. You may not even be in contact with your cousins. You may not even have their information, but whomever it is that you can think of, remember you might have, that may be who Spirit is talking about right now. Because, yeah, maybe the last person's name is Kusan. And I've met someone with the last name spelled just like cousin, but it's pronounced Kusan or something. Yeah, Kusan, something like that. I think they were Creole. But anyway, get quiet and go within. Allow repressed feelings to come to the surface. Hiding from yourself is making you miserable. The High Priestess. The declaration is, my intuition is my direct channel to divine spirit. Okay, so the next ancestor spirit card that we have, that's here with the bravery card. These are some of the same cards that came out last night, honestly. Different order, of course, but same cards. We have the King of Wands here with the Father of Fire, passion ignited. But it's the perfect card because this is the card of protecting your kingdom. Whatever it takes to protect your kingdom, to establish your kingdom. Your kingdom could be this new mentality, this new energy of transformation. Protect it. Because there's energies trying to pull you back into the old you that will roll over belly up, that will people please. Okay? I believe there was a card here that spoke about people pleasing. But long story short is this protection card, the protect card, because it's like, it says it's okay to give to others what you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries. We're not people pleasing. Healthy boundaries. We are usually told to set healthy boundaries to prevent us from people pleasing and sacrificing ourselves. And again, this energy is saying, stand up. Fight for your peace. Protect your energy. Withdraw from the stupidity. It's time for you to look after your well-being so that you can focus on what you need to establish at this time, whatever steps you need to take in order to create a firm foundation for yourself. So the Father of Fire is here. It says if you have a yes or no question, Papa Fire steps forward as a clear yes. Okay, remember this is clarifying liberator. The King of Wands here is here to liberate you. Okay. The time is now for that big, passionate vision. All things are possible. Like, the time is now. Okay? Just like it says here, you've been putting off a decision with the bravery card. That's clarifying the Father of Fire. You've been putting off a decision. It's time to make the decision now. And then here we go with Father of Fire saying, the time is now. The time is now for that big, passionate vision. All things are possible. You are possible. Keep the enthusiasm up. Again, don't allow these people with their head so far up their ass to distract you. It's just a distraction. Stay focused. Stay focused. You are on the brink, and that's why all hell is trying to break loose around you and frustrate you and piss you off. Whatever the fuck. That does not concern you any longer. You have to let people do them. If they're going to be stupid, let them be stupid. If they want to blame you for their stupidity, by all means. Because you've said what you've needed to say. You've done what you've needed to do. They didn't listen. But now, no, we're not doing that. It's time to separate yourself. It's time to make that tough decision. The time is now. All things are possible. The time is now for that big, passionate vision. Keep up the enthusiasm. Your qualities as a natural-born leader are required. Get it done. As usual, you are trying to wear all hats, but that will stagnate your growth. Okay? And literally, it's clarifying, doing all the work, delegate. Okay? So there are people out there that will help you, that will assist you. Okay? So don't try to put everything on your own back. Ask your ancestors and your spirit guides to make it known who you can call on. This could be a cousin. Ask your spirit guides and ancestors to let you know what areas you need to delegate some things to. What areas you need to find people to take care of certain things. Okay? Because it says here, you're trying to wear all hats, but that will stagnate your growth. You need support in your current endeavor. So, don't be afraid to ask for help. If from nothing else but your angels and your spirit guides, your ancestors, for them to, whatever it is that you need, ask for their help, to lay that right in your lap. Be more vocal about asking for the specific things you need from your ancestors and your spirit guides, and so on and so forth. And if there is someone in which, a physical person in which you can delegate some things to, do so. It says, embrace your raw desires. You deserve unbridled pleasure. Be adventurous and fearless in pursuing new experiences. Express your sensuality. Taking the lead is sexy in every aspect of your life. So it's time for you to take the lead. It's time for you to be a liberator in your own life. You've been liberating other people. Now it's time for you to liberate yourself. It's time for you to encourage yourself. Ancestral memory. The father of fire comes forward as the much feared, uber powerful Shango, the Yoruba Orisha of thunder and lightning. Shango was a king who became a deified ancestor. Ancestral medicine. This is juicy divine yang energy. You have this beautiful masculine energy here to help you take action, to move forward. It is safe to take charge with motivated action. Try EFT, emotional freedom techniques, tapping to help you relax into your natural leadership. So, with this coming up again, I definitely need to look into that energy. I think it's where you tap and then you speak life into yourself. Whatever affirmations you feel you need to strengthen you, tap. And I don't know, I think there's specific places that you're supposed to tap. Perhaps specific pressure points that enhances certain things. I don't know. What I do know is my eyes seem to be getting a little hazy. Could be stress. But the shadow aspect says, don't be a rebel without a cause. Beware of extremes. Ego can lead you astray. Okay? Arrogance is a repellent and a turnoff. And this could be the people that you're dealing with their head so far up their ass. Arrogance can turn away love, opportunity, money, and joy. Making hasty decisions will block your blessings. When you become pushy or dominating, we move from divine masculine to patriarchal energy. And I feel like there are some people, even feminine energies, that are in your life that are operating in this patriarchal energy, being pushy, dominating, trying to make hasty decisions. Again, that's exactly what I was talking about in the beginning. It is baffling. It's baffling. But anyway, the declaration is, I am going for it. The declaration for the High Priestess is, my intuition is my direct channel to divine spirit. My intuition is my direct channel to divine spirit. I am going for it. It's the declaration for the King of Wands, aka Father of Fire. Okay, so let's go back to the Akashic Records to get a clarifier for this unappreciated energy, mind over heart. Okay, so it's time for you to take your emotions out of it and make a mind over heart decision. Got the jump in card, bottom of the deck. Another card saying the time is now. It's time to jump in. It's time to make that decision with bravery here. Protect yourself and protect your energy. Set healthy boundaries. Yeah, you want to give to others, but now it's not the time to do that. You've given of yourself for decades effortlessly, and it was not seen, was not appreciated. So again, it's important to set healthy boundaries with your energy. Now is the time. Here we go again. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Now is the time to go ahead and make those decisions. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. With the jump in card, it says you're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. Now is the time to give whatever it is that you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take the leap anyway. This is that time. This is that time to take the leap anyway. Don't get out there. Start building your clientele. Start building your business. Start promoting your music. Put your music out there. Start recording your music. If there's any friends that can help you with the delegate, don't try to do everything on your own. Ask your friends and family for help, for assistance, to support you. If you have any friends and family, if you are like some of the collective, we don't really have many people. We don't have many people that that we can call on. But I paused for a minute because I just had an idea of how I can begin doing certain things. So I'm loving it. Get that peacemaker. Okay, so even though there's a lot of chaos going on around you, people with their heads so far up their ass, just separate yourself again with the protect card. Protect your energy. Wow. And it's clarified by bring balance. It's clarified by bring balance. It says you're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. And this could be these people with their heads so far up their ass. You put so much energy into them and how their actions may affect you, but it can't affect you unless you allow it. It's time for you to pull back your energy and focus on self. Take action now. The time is now. Time is now. Time is now. Take action now to correct the situation. You've been putting too much energy on these, focusing too much on these distractions and other people. Take time now to bring balance to the situation, to bring balance and focusing on you. Remember, this is clarifying the unappreciated card. You've been putting too much energy into people who do not appreciate you. It's time to make mind over heart decisions, okay? To pull your emotions out of it and make a logical decision. Mind over heart. Being spiritually strategic here with your intentions. All of the things, your spiritual baths, your resins, your crystals, meditation, prayers, your love. Put all your love into manifesting success, stability, independence, the white light energy, candle work. And these cards are clarifying, make sure what you do is for you first, not people pleasing. It's time to bring balance to all of those years you spent people pleasing. Okay, take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance that could lead to undesired results. It's time to, all that bullshit and drama, you got to hand that over to the Most High. It's time for you to focus on yourself. Be the peacemaker for yourself. Let's read the peacemaker card here. It says, don't force anything. Don't force anything. You made it. Consider this a hug and a reminder. It is all working out for you, but just take it easy. It's all going to work out for you. Just take it easy. Don't allow these people to stress you the fuck out. Again, Saturn has you confronting every doubt, but do so in a peaceful way. Keep your mind focused. Be still, be centered, and the opportunity will show itself. The idea will make itself known. Again, be spiritually strategic and make sure that you consult with your spirit guides and your ancestors, your angels, to help bring in whatever it is that you want. It's time to get really, really focused. Okay. This is a moment of healing, harmony, and alchemy. Alchemy is a word that I really needed to hear. Take all of this energy and alchemize it. Take all of that negative energy, all the fear, the doubt. Saturn has you confronting it so that you can alchemize that shit, because that's another resource that you can pull from, baby. We're going to turn that shit into something that we can spend to help bring prosperity into our lives and to set a firm foundation. Okay? Just avoid extremes and go with the flow. Everything in moderation. You are creating something new. Remain flexible, beautiful, Remain flexible, beautiful. You are stronger than you think. Ancestral memory. The peacemaker shows up as Egyptian goddess Ma'at, one foot in the water and the other on land. Ancestral medicine. Family healing is key with most issues of addiction and overindulgence. However, this is a journey you must first walk yourself. Write a letter to a personal area of imbalance, addiction, or overindulgence. The shadow aspect. You are too attached to a specific situation, person, or event. You're doing way too much. Distance yourself with grace. There is instability in your energetic vibration. So again, mind over heart. It's time to you're too attached to a person, place, or thing. Okay? This is the Temperance card. It's all about balance. My life is aligned and I go with the flow. It's the declaration. Okay? So with this family healing, it says family healing is key with most issues of addiction and overindulgence. And again, these people with the head so far up their ass could be family. You know what I'm saying? However, again, this is a journey you must first walk yourself. So, family, the issue, you may need to separate yourself. Okay? So just like the peacemaker card, the bring balance card says you're putting too much energy into trying to heal the family when you need to heal yourself. You're putting too much energy in and people pleasing. You spent decades, years of your life trying to establish a foundation within your family, and you hadn't done so for yourself. You thought that maybe you and your family could grow together and you can set a foundation together. They're hard-headed. They're not listening. Now it's just time for you to focus on you. You've been trying to include them in on the journey for way too long. You're overdue and you've been too attached. It's time to make mind over heart decisions. Time to take the emotion out of it. Distance yourself with grace because there's instability in that. It's time to remove yourself. Okay? And bring balance. You've put too much energy into external circumstances and wondering about that, and it has created lack within yourself. It has created doubt within yourself. That's why Saturn again has you confronting every doubt. But know that as Saturn has you confront those doubt, the opportunity will show itself in order for you to overcome and learn how to protect yourself. And hell, as you overcome, you may not even need to protect yourself anymore because it's no longer a doubt. You're alchemizing that doubt into trust, into faith. You're alchemizing that doubt, not into trust, into faith, but into a knowing. Okay? Into a knowing. Remember, the High Priestess was clarifying this card. And on this card, it says intuition and knowing. Okay? This is a new level of, again, being in tune with your intuition. Really being in tune and connecting with your intuition. I just picked up my amethyst stone, which is a stone of intuition. All right. Don't doubt your intuition. Saturn has you confronting every doubt. Confront that doubt that you have in your intuition and take a chance. Okay, the next card is 23. The root of air. Wow. The message on it says risk it all. Okay, it says risk it all. Let's get an Akashic record card here. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's time to take that jump. Remember, it had jump in. The time is now. The time is now. Risk it all. Oh my gosh. This is so scary. This again, facing that unknown. But oh my gosh. I don't know what that's about. Risk it all. Wow. Look, bottom of the deck. Boundless possibilities. I don't know. You can't see that. Boundless possibilities. Okay? Pay attention, because the signs, your intuition, everything is coming forward to lead you. Okay? It says you are standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Don't limit your dreams based on doubts that you have within you. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await. And this card is saying, risk it all. This is clarifying peace. Okay? And have faith in everything you've believed in yourself. If you can have faith in everything that you've believed about yourself and for yourself, you can risk it all. And then it's clarified by resolution. What is this? Oh my gosh, resolution. It says whatever it is you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Okay, so that fear of taking that leap of faith is about to be resolved. That fear of risking it all is about to be resolved, because you know that there's boundless possibilities and that the opportunity will show itself. You need to have faith, bravery, trust in the protection that you put around yourself and on yourself. Trust in that protection. Oh my gosh, it's about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want. You would want it to be easy, but Spirit says, no, it's not going to happen without you taking a challenge or risk. But being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. And then again, it's the main energy that we're clarifying is peace here. Spirit says you can have peace in taking this leap of faith and risking it all. Like, let's read Risk It All, y'all. Root of Fire. What is this about? It says yes. Emphatically yes. Yes with the exclamation point. Okay? You can make it happen. It is safe for you to feel beyond your usual limits. It's safe for you to feel beyond the bounds that you have set, because there are boundless possibilities. Underneath that is pay attention. It says you're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how best to move forward in order to live your best life. Spirit is saying we will send you the signs. Just pay extra close attention to the signs. Listen. Trust your intuition. Embrace your personal freedom and follow your passion. Be curious. If you are an advocate for social issues or an activist, let your voice be heard. You can make a difference. All root and plant spirits are messengers. The root of fire, also called the African dream root, is an indication to move ahead. This plant ancestor wants you to explore your passions with enthusiasm. Ancestral memory. African dream root was instrumental in helping goddess warrior. And I say it's time to step into warrior energy. And this card, Risk It All, is coming out to clarify that Aries energy, which is what prompted me to say it's time for you to tap into your warrior energy. Okay, so the African dream root was instrumental in helping warrior goddess Queen Mother Nanny and the Maroons in Jamaica, in their fight for liberation. This is you're fighting to liberate yourself. Remember, we had liberator come up here. You can't even see because the light is so bright. So that's a little bit better. Liberator. I don't know what this African dream root is. I wonder if I can order it on Amazon. Because maybe that would be like a really good what do you call those little talisman that you can carry around with you, or utilize as you set forth intentions. But it was very instrumental in the fight in Jamaica for liberation. African dream root is also used by the Xhosa people of South Africa for lucid dreaming and in spiritual initiations. Wow, I didn't even have to type the whole thing. Just African dream root, and it came up. But I don't know if this is what that is. So this was a tea, and it does say that it helps for lucid dreamings and spiritual initiation. So I don't know. But anyway, the ancestral medicine portion of this what do I want to call this? Explanation. Stop tiptoeing. Your ancestors were brave in many ways. And remember, we have the bravery card. Ooh, that's a slap. Stop tiptoeing. Your ancestors were brave in many ways that you cannot even imagine. Acknowledge their lessons of courage within your own journey. Ooh. If that wasn't a slap to reality, I don't know what is. It's like you ain't got no excuse. Your ancestors were brave in many ways that you cannot even imagine. The shadow aspect, it says your own thoughts and beliefs are holding you back. Are you feeling impatient? You may be easily swayed or deceived if you are impatient. Brace yourself for potential bad news. There is nothing that you can't handle, though. There is nothing that you can't handle. Page of Wands. I am passionate about my next steps. I am passionate about my next steps. Because my ancestors were brave in ways I cannot even imagine. So now that empowers me to be passionate about my next steps and to be brave and to be courageous in whatever that is. Okay. All right, and last but not least, let's get the Akashic Records Oracle card to go with this last energy of overdrive vibes. That's what we're about to clarify. Again, when you're processing difficult emotions, be sure to do breathing exercises so as we are allowing this message, because this message is that push out of the nest type of message. We need to do some deep breathing. We need to re-listen to this message, do some deep breathing as we listen to it to help ground the energy. Because remember, with this decisions on the bottom of the deck here, look, and underneath that, you can do this. Wow. And then we have Eshu. Eshu may be also a very good energy to tap into, to honor, to give reverence to before you do anything. Give honor to Eshu. He is the Orisha of the crossroads, and he will let you know which direction to go. Okay? So underneath that is yoga. You may want to do some yoga as you process this energy. As you listen to this read, do some yoga. You know what I'm saying? Do breathing exercises as you allow yourself to just soak in this encouragement to move forward. You can do this. You can do this. When processing difficult emotions, do breathing exercises. And we all know that once we get excited or frustrated or anything like that, our breath tends to become shallow. Reward and recognition. Reward and recognition. Okay? Congratulations. Your hard work will soon pay off. And this is clarifying that overdrive vibe. The overdrive card. It's time for you to go into overdrive. It's clarified by a root of water. Highly sensitive. That's what it says here. But Spirit wants you to know that your hard work will pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and your power. Acknowledge your efforts and your powers. Celebrate even the small wins. This read right now is even as the small win. It's scary as fuck. I'm telling you, it's so scary. But bottom of the deck, we have depleted. It says you are overgiving and not taking enough time to rest and rejuvenate. Okay? And underneath that is connection to your intuition. And that was the first thing that we talked about. But it says reevaluate your relationships. Okay? The relationships that you're in right now possibly don't give you the rewards or the recognition. Okay? It's time for you to put that effort and energy into yourself. You need to go in overdrive in rewarding and recognizing your strength and your abilities. But also know that you will receive rewards and recognitions for this energy of risking it all, taking that leap of faith, stepping out into the unknown. Okay? Because once you do whatever it is that you've been struggling with, it's about to be resolved. All of those doubts is about to be resolved. You're going to step out there and you're going to be like, this is what I was afraid of. This is what has kept me bound all this time. It was probably in one of the card explanations. But I was, what was I thinking about? But nevertheless, let me finish reading this depleted card. Reevaluate your relationships and commitments, or you may soon risk your health deteriorating in some way. Ooh. Spirit said it's time to take that leap. It's time to jump. It's time to walk away. It's time for you to liberate yourself. It's time for you to go into overdrive. Know that you're covered. Know that you're protected. Add that extra layer of protection around yourself. Protect your energy. Say what you need to say and walk away in certain situations. Again, with the boundaries here, we never did read that. Let's get into it. Yeah. Get into it, yeah. The mother of air. It says, stay true to what you feel, to what feels right for you. Honor your boundaries. Approach with discernment. Speak your truth. And make decisions based on your assessments of the facts. Here we go again, making decisions. Be honest, upfront, and direct. But be aware. Even constructive criticism can be wielded like a weapon. When this blunt mama ancestor shows up, she wants you to be logical and unbiased with strong communication. I'm glad this came in because, baby, I got some things to say and it wasn't going to be nice the way it came out. Because I'm so frustrated. It just doesn't make any logical sense, the shit that's been going on. But the mother of air wants you to be logical and unbiased with strong communication. The mother of air is a leader who brings wise crone energy. This matriarchal ancestor rules with an iron fist from the head and never the heart. From the head and never the heart. And we say mind over heart decision, head over heart decision. Rules from the head and never from the heart. Wait a minute, is that what it is? Yep. This matriarchal ancestor rules with an iron fist from the head and never the heart. Her compassion is often underestimated at first glance. The mother of air appears as La Madama, an Afro-Caribbean spirit family gifted in intuition, oracles, and alchemy. And I feel like collective, whether you're male or female, you embody this energy of the mother, of Mother La Madama. You're gifted in intuition, oracles, and alchemy. It says she wields a broom as a wand. Oral history says that this ancestor was an enslaved woman who worked the plantations in the Spanish-speaking Caribbean, the ancestral medicine. What are you suppressing? It says, are you suppressing your emotions? We all have those hard-edged queens in our lineage. You don't want to get on their bad side. Where can you use this wisdom in your life? Where are you suppressing your emotions? We all have those hard-edged queens in our lineage. You don't want to get on their bad side. Where can you use this wisdom in your life? What? I don't understand what it's asking. Honestly, other than don't suppress your emotions, speak forward. When this blunt mama ancestor shows up, she wants you to be logical and unbiased with strong communication. Wants you to speak strongly, be honest and upfront and direct, but do so not in a mean way, because criticism, even constructive criticism, can be wielded like a weapon. So don't use your words as a weapon, but speak up. The shadow aspect says haters are going to hate. The pessimistic energy is thick and undeniable. That chill in the air is somebody being cold-blooded, bitter, maybe even cruel. Words can be more hurtful than sticks and stones. Being mean, nasty, is never called for. You're being overwhelmed by your emotions. Okay, so don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed by your emotions. Don't speak from a place of being overwhelmed by your emotions. Be the peacemaker. Calm down, and speak with clarity. That's the declaration here, is I speak with clarity. The tarot correspondence for this card, Mother of Air, is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is about cutting out the things that no longer serve you. Also communication, strong communication. Definitely mind over heart decisions. So that's what I have. Hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion, family. Things are at a crossroads. So we call upon Eshu to help guide us in which direction to go. Left, right, forward. Whatever it is that we need to do. We ask. I'm going to speak for myself. You ask whomever you want to ask for direction and guidance. But I ask Eshu for guidance and direction. The next step to take. All right. I love you all. And until next time, peace.